All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight tilt between Forrest Griffin and Corey Overtime Anderson. All right, so here he is, Corey Overtime Anderson. He has been an outstanding takedown artist in the UFC, and that really speaks to his wrestling background, Joe Rogan. Graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater, two-time collegiate wrestling All-American. He's had a lot of seminal moments in the UFC, but really believes his best days are yet to come. Corey Overtime Anderson finds himself in another massive spot tonight.
This guy's one of the toughest guys we've ever seen compete in the octagon. His ability to overcome adversity, to absorb punishment, and then come back to deliver his own is a really amazing thing to watch.
So here's the colorful UFC Hall of Famer, former UFC light heavyweight champion Forrest Griffin. He is an outstanding grappler, certainly has some pop in the hands as well, but known primarily for his heart and his toughness. This is a guy who realized the UFC light heavyweight title back in 2008 by defeating Quentin Rampage Jackson, but known primarily as the winner of Season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. His fight with Stephan Bonnar, also entrenched in the UFC Hall of Fame, to never be forgotten. Forrest Griffin, back for more here tonight.
Forrest is a very complete fighter. He has great grappling skills, but he likes to use them to keep the fight on the feet and trade with guys. He's got a ton of heart and an intense training routine. This is not the guy you can hope to outpace.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and a similar reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Corey Anderson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting at the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Forrest Griffin. And with the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of pride in the UFC with this single night UFC Grand Prix tournament. Some of the best fighters in the world have come out. Let's see who will be the last fighter standing here tonight.
Trying to spin to the back.
Anderson gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Relentless pressure from the top by Griffin. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's got a half guard here. Nicely done, reversal. Side control. Working from the mounted crucifix. Big right hand. Back to side control. He moves to the mounted crucifix. This is ugly. Excellent movement here on the ground. Into side control again.
Oh, hammer fist here by Anderson.
punch.
Griffin's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's inside control here. Full mount. Still holding the back. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Back in a mount. This is crazy.
I mean, how many can he take? Gets the elbow there. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Look at that. Again. He's got the back again. He's in half guard. He's posturing up here. He's got the arm trapped of his opponent. Good defense. He tries to pass here, but gets shut down. Perfectly timed sweep. Got his back again. This is crazy. Raining some big shots down from the full mount. Oh, he connected with that right hand.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Griffin.
Hits the reversal here and into full guard. And he winds up on top. Right back into full guard. Into half guard again.
90 seconds to go in our opening round.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He transitions to the north-south. Trying to take the back here. And back to full guard. He's back in half guard now. He's working from full mount again. He's setting up the armbar. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Now he's pretty deep. Oh, that's nasty. Break the grip. This could be it. It's getting tighter. That was a deep armbar, but a beautiful escape. Now he's secured side control.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Griffin.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
20 seconds to go.
He's got the Muay Thai clinch.
Clinch work. Anderson gets the takedown here late in the round. It's a strategy you see from a lot of high-level fighters to try to sway the judges late in the round.
He's in half guard.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Hey, stop.
Let's take a look here. And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Let's see if we can get a better look at that from this angle. And let's look at that from another angle.
Brittany Palmer here doing her thing as usual.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Ooh, blocks the shot. And he gets tagged. Nice combination, Joe.
And he's down. Double leg takedown. Trying to pass here into side control. Can't make it. And there's one leg over. He's almost mounted him here. He's got it. He's mounted him. Oh, he's beating him up here.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
Lands with a big elbow.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you'd like to see that, Joe.
Good shot.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, right hand is there for him, Joe.
Good shot to the head.
Oh, man, that cut is nasty. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Griffin.
Big punch from the top. Oh, elbow to the head. He's got full back mount now. Half guard here.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Griffin.
He's back to full mount again. Oh, we're talking about that right hand.
Elbow from the top now by Anderson. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Griffin.
He's doing a great job of utilizing the ground and pound here. Really getting off some excellent shots.
Oh, pretty good work here from the bottom, Joe, as he tags him with that punch. 3 minutes remain in the round. Joe doing a nice job here, staying busy from the bottom.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Trying to pass there, but he gets stopped.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Griffin gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Good defense there.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble. He's going to try to take the back. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. 1.5 minutes now to go in round two.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He postures into place.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Griffin. Under a minute to go.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. And he reverses position. He's going to try to take the back, I think. Now he's back into full guard. Oh, he gets reversed.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Griffin. 30 seconds to go in round two. Spent too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Griffin.
He's moved back to half guard. Excellent movement here on the ground.
And that's the end of round number two. And there is the horn. Confidence has to be high after that round. Really good round there from Griffin.
Yeah, that knockdown should have won him the round. It was a big moment in the fight. Let's take a look at it again. Let's see it one more time.
Listen, everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing.
Arianny Celeste in the building.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5 minutes to go.
Now, starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover.
Anderson gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry.
Beautiful, into mount. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. And he gets reversed.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Lands with a right hand.
There we go.
Griffin gets caught, and it was a big elbow there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Anderson.
Oh, again. Excellent ground and pound here, not giving his opponent any breaks.
All right, hammer fist here by Anderson.
Hip escape, and he's out of the full mount. Nicely done. Now he gets the full mount again.
Griffin gets caught with that punch. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Big shot. Posture's up here. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Well done, sweep, and winds up in guard. Oh, and reversed. Side control again. Mount again.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Nice shot to the head. Big punch from the bottom. Oh, he got tagged with the right hand there.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Oh, man.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Griffin.
Big shot from the bottom.
Oh, beautifully timed and placed elbow there from top position. Nice hammer fist.
Good punch.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Very nice ground and pound. He's staying busy.
And he landed the right hand there. Elbow strike there by Anderson.
Caught him with a punch.
2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round.
Oh, he's going for an armbar. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. It's very close here. Throw the leg over the face. Break the grip.
Getting tighter.
Stunning. Stunning. And he really made it look easy. A beautiful job in setting up this armbar. Excellent technique.
Yeah, that is an outstanding submission win turned in by that fighter here tonight. And not just the finishing instincts, but just the transitions and how patient he was to make sure that he had not just isolated the arm, but secured it before he tried to torque it. Near perfection in terms of the execution of that armbar.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they match-make him moving forward. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Paulie Edson.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. and they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission, and now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. And coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between Sugar Rashad Evans and Chuck Liddell. So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, keeping you there, using the body weight effectively so that you can't get up or use a hip escape. This guy will sap your willpower with the best of them, and more often than not, guys just have to give up and wait for the round to end.
Chuck Liddell will go down in history of one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC. The UFC light heavyweight champion during his reign was one of the most feared fighters in the sport, with devastating knockout victories of the elite of his era.
He was an All-American wrestler at Michigan State, JUCO national champion at Niagara Community College, but in the UFC, takedowns certainly have been on point, but so has the boxing. Outstanding left hook. You can ask some of his previous victims about that. Knocked out Chuck Liddell at UFC 88. That is arguably his biggest win, and that paved the way for him to win the UFC light heavyweight title when he knocked out Forrest Griffin several months later at UFC 92. Sugar Rashad Evans is back for more tonight.
Rashad Evans is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and remains as one of the elite in the sport at 205. He combines outstanding wrestling with amazing athleticism and speed to make him one of the most dangerous fighters in the light heavyweight division.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting a member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, Sugar Rashad Evans. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, good to have you with us once again as the UFC returns here to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. And
He hurt him! Just missed with that huge kick. And he looks for the takedown.
Nicely done here in the early going with the takedown.
Lands a hard shot with the left.
Joe.
Big left. Full mount and full back. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Moves to full guard. like this style of fighting. I don't like it. I don't like when a guy holds a guy down. However, it is effective. Tries to pass, but can't. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. Full guard here. Very nice sweep. He's now working from full guard. Beautiful hammer fist. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Have expired in our opening round. Well, he's been on his back here, but he's actually doing some pretty effective work, Joe. Lands a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done there by the Iceman.
Excellent posture here. Moves into half guard. Trying to pass here. Excellent movement here on the ground.
He pummels here, and now he's got double underhooks. Liddell gets the over-under here in the clinch, Joe. Now let's see what he can do with it.
And he hits a beautiful trip here.
Busy as he looks to improve position here. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, he got clipped to the body there, Joe. Left his midsection wide open. He's become a little bit susceptible to that shot by almost leaning in. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Tags him.
Oh, really nice work to keep Busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here for Bob.
It looks to me like he's trying to turn towards either side. Big punch from the bottom. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Slides him over, and nice reversal here. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. It looks like he's trying to isolate that arm here. He's got that arm bar locked in. Throw the leg over the face. Look at this go. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh my God. Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Chuck the Iceman Liddell!
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between C.B. Dollaway and Misha Cirkunov. So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they miss and land less than 25% of their significant strike attempts. All right, so as this young fighter makes the walk here tonight, you know his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent down? Because once I get him to the mat, I know I can keep him there. Joe, this guy has a top game as scary as anybody in the game. And when you can control a fighter like that in a fight, it's a great source of confidence. He'll use the body weight to keep you down and prevent any sort of hip escapes because his hips are so strong. Physical freak who will sap your willpower and your gas tank with the best of them.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. 4 years the difference in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Misha Cirkunov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, C.B. the Doberman Dollaway. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go, come on!
Really swung for the fences with that hook, but misses.
Effective punch there by the Canadian Cirkunov.
Hard leg kick.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Cirkunov. Right punch is good, the left also flush. Level change there. Good shot there to land the takedown. Nice job by Dollaway.
He's looking to take the back. Look at that, full mount. He got tagged there. Look at this, he's out of it. Oh, he got reversed. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Inside control once again. He moves to the mounted crucifix now. This is nasty. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He does have full guard here, which is still dangerous. Nice sweep into full guard.
Looking for a guillotine.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm underneath the chin. Then he got it. Nicely done. Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round one tonight.
And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, CB, the Doberman Galloway.
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, a matchup at 205 pounds between Daniel Cormier and Volkan Oezdemir. Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has an amazing ability to control fighters from the top position. Once he gets there, that is where the fight will remain.
So here's Daniel Cormier. At one time, he was the United States Olympic team captain in wrestling, transitioned to mixed martial arts and realized success almost immediately. Only one blemish on the career record. That was against John Jones. It's a rematch he hopes to get back. But right now, this is the man who is atop the throne, Daniel Cormier, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Daniel Cormier is a winner. Whether it's in wrestling or in mixed martial arts, his drive, determination, and work ethic has proved to be a devastating combination.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 15 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Volkan No Time Oezdemir. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight.
Trying to spin to the back. He's got both hooks in. He's got the back. Mount! Full mount! Oh, he got cracked. He's got him in the full mount here, and he's landing some brutal combinations.
Goes upstairs for an elbow.
Good shot to the head.
Well, it's been his primary weapon of choice tonight. Another big elbow landed by Oezdemir. And he connects there. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
He hip escapes. He's out of the full mount. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Changes his stance.
Huge shot with the hook.
Oh, that's a big block, Joe. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Well, he got cracked to the head there, Joe. He's going to have to change things up here with his footwork, with his tempo. He continues to be vulnerable to that strike coming back. Got to get his head off the center line. Once again, he avoids the clinch. And he connects there.
Shoots in for the takedown.
Oh, he gets the takedown. That could be big.
6 to half guard now. Beautiful sweep. He's got the hooks.
Joe, the hammer fists keep on coming. They're getting blocked here.
Oh, good left hand. Moves to half guard. Guillotine attempt. The tight guillotine. That is a tight guillotine. I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now. That guillotine is...
There's the tap.
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here's the end of the fight. And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, so another big win for Daniel Cormier here tonight. It's not always the prettiest thing, but it is certainly effective. He can wrestle. He's got a very opportunistic submission game. The takedown seems to always be there when DC needs to go to it. And I think the fight IQ is really what jumps out of the arena for me here tonight. This might be the smartest fighter on the roster. He's got the toughness to back it up. DC, perhaps a future UFC Hall of Famer, certainly getting the job done here tonight. Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and C.B. Dollaway. So as this young fighter makes the walk, you got to think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
This guy is amongst one of the most elusive fighters as far as his defense is concerned. Extremely difficult to hit.
So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm going to get my opponent to the mat. You know what? He's not going to be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
If there's one thing you have to watch out for from Chuck Liddell, it's the overhand right. He has very solid takedown defense and very solid takedowns of his own, but he likes to keep the fight standing and throw those legendary punches of his.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. 4 years apart, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. All right, we send it inside the octagon to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, USA, CB, the Doberman Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting the member of the UFC Hall of Fame and the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And with the action begins, the referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, always great to be back on the left coast as we get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Great to have you with us as always. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Kick to the body by Holloway. In on a double leg takedown here. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by CB Holloway. And just misses with that big right hand. Lunges forward with a left there.
Here's a single attempt.
Well, the wisdom coming in was that he'd want to get this fight to the ground. That'll help. Early takedown is good.
Trying to take the back here. Neither fighter's really doing anything. He's got half guard.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
He's back into side control here, and now he's working from full mount. He's got his back. Back to full mount again. Big punch from the top.
Nice punch there by CB Holloway.
He hip escapes from the full mount. Into full guard again.
Hammer fist here by Holloway.
Back to half guard. Mount again.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Back to half guard now. And mounts again, full mount. He's moved back into side control. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Back to the mount again.
Elbow to the head there by C.B. Dollaway.
Big shot.
Liddell gets touched, and once again, it's that elbow. That has been there all night. Defense has got to be better. Nice punch there by Dollaway.
He's back into full guard now. Lands a good shot from the bottom.
2 minutes now to go in round one.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. Excellent posture. Now he's in half guard. Nice punch to the body. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Oh, he landed a right hand.
Oh, and now an elbow up top by C.B. Dollaway.
Nice shot to the head.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Dollaway.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. He's back to side control. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Final minute.
He's established mounted crucifix. Excellent movement here on the ground. Looking for the choke, looking for the choke. Now from here, he wants to get that left hand into play, clasp his hands together, drop his weight down, and apply pressure to the choke. This choke is getting very tight. He might have to tap any second now. Oh, this fight's over. This fight's over. Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, C.B. the Doberman Dollaway.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, a light heavyweight matchup between Corey Anderson and Daniel Cormier. Well, so for a long time, Daniel Cormier plied his trade as a heavyweight. Then he dropped down to 205 pounds and, of course, went on to become the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, training side by side with the likes of Cain Velasquez and Luke Rockhold at AKA in San Jose. Daniel Cormier trying to continue his domination here tonight.
Daniel Cormier is one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in the UFC's heavyweight division, and with that work ethic, he has brought his striking up to an elite level as well. He is amongst the very best in the sport.
Well, they used to call him Beast in 25-8. Now he is Corey Overtime Anderson. Either way, it's fitting. Nobody's going to beat this guy, at least in terms of the gym. As far as his work ethic goes, this guy draws high praise from everybody who has coached or trained alongside him. Two-time collegiate All-American, once in Division III, once as a JUCO representative. And tonight, Corey Anderson figures to try to get this fight to the canvas at all costs.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Cormier is 10 years his senior. Anderson will have a 7-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, Daniel D.C. Cormier! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A wrestler holding a professional record of 10 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Corey Anderson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix single night tournament. This has been highly anticipated by fight fans around the world. And remember, if you sustain damage, that could affect you later on in this one-night tournament.
Wow, that was a quick takedown. Trying to pass here. Half guard. Excellent sweep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. In half guard position. Full mount.
Oh, elbow up top by Anderson. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's now working from side control again. And he's going to try to take the back.
Level change there, goes for the takedown.
DC looking for a choke. looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close. He might get it here. Look at this.
And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is.
Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Daniel D.C.
All right, so a big win here in defense of his title, UFC light heavyweight king Daniel Cormier. This is a man who is as smart as he is tough, and he knows exactly how to game plan for the particular challenge in front of him. Very clean effort out of DC here tonight to retain the UFC light heavyweight title. Coming up next, it is a light heavyweight championship fight between C.B. Dollaway and Daniel Cormier. All right, here he is making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new UFC light heavyweight champion. He is the #1 ranked 205-pound contender and is finally realizing the title fight here tonight. He believes he has a lot of advantages in this fight. He believes he's the better man. Look at the confidence on his face. No UFC jitters for this man. He is out to prove tonight that this champion is a one-trick pony and that he is the best light heavyweight on the planet. We'll see if he can turn those words into actions here in short order. So here he is, the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, looking to walk out the same way he is walking in tonight, as the undisputed reigning defending champion. No doubt this man walks in as the best 205-pounder in the world. He proved it when he won the belt, proved it when he has defended it since. Now the question is, as the challenges get stiffer, Joe, is he still the best in the world? A lot of people think he is. We'll get our answer in short order.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Doesn't get much bigger than this. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC's Light Heavyweight Championship. All right, so here we go, round 1. UFC Light Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Capacity crowd on hand. Many of them here to see that man, the 205-pound king. He has successfully defended this title in the past more than once, and now looking to defend the belt again against a #1 contender who is ubiquitously regarded as the #1 guy he will have faced on this championship run.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight.
He's now working from side control again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Nice sweep right into half guard. In full guard. He's going to try to take the back, I think. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. Now he's in side control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Trying to spin to the back.
3 minutes remain in the round.
He's got one leg in between them, so he's in half guard here.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 1.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dollaway.
Nice reversal here. He's looking to take the back. He's covering up, doing a nice job of blocking those shots from the top.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
He's got the mounted crucifix. This is dangerous. Holding him here, moving to north-south position. They're locked in a clinch. Deep breath there and reset. Oh, that was a hard one. Nice takedown. Moves into full mounts. Awesome control from the top. Hammers.
Landed that one. Good work from the top here by Cormier.
I need you to scramble! Scramble!
Reversal. Very nice. excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Corbin.
Move back into side control once more. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
15 seconds.
Back to side control. He's got to move. He's in the mounted crucifix now.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Round 2 is next.
All right, take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You're going to get countered if you do not.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Brittany Palmer in the building tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
This is going to become one of those things where you're just wondering what's the opponent going to be able to do to him. Not even whether or not he's going to win, but what's his opponent going to be able to do to him. Excellent movement here on the ground. He's got full, oh, no, half guard. Good shot to the body.
Oh, man, postured up, landed a huge elbow from the top. We'll see if that one will cut him open.
He moves into half guard, and he lands a hammer fist. Back to full guard again.
Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
He's got full mount here.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you'd like to see that, Joe.
Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. Reversal here. Nicely done. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Now he's in guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Working on a guillotine.
He's looking for a guillotine choke. He's in full guard here. What he needs to do to get the guillotine is first, he's got to throw his arm over the back of his opponent's head. Then he's going to slide, and he got free. That was close. Half guard. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. And he moves into side control. Looking for the north-south choke. He's got that north-south choke tight. He's got the choke sunk in. He's got it locked in tight.
He might get a finish here.
This choke is getting tighter and tighter. He may have to tap.
And that will do it.
Set it up, close it off, got the choke for the tap.
So yeah, it came down to tap out or go to sleep, and his opponent chose the former. The choke was clearly sunk in deep, perfect technique, and ultimately that is one of the bigger wins of his career. He gets it done by submission here tonight.
And here it is again, absolutely perfectly executed. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
Well, the celebration is on for that man, the UFC light heavyweight champion, and why not? What a performance tonight on the sport's biggest of stages as he gets it done by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out. And still, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, CB Doberman-Holloway.
Well, he came into this fight as the unquestioned best at 205 pounds, and he only adds to that legacy here tonight. He leaves the UFC light heavyweight champion by virtue of that submission victory here tonight over the top contender in this division. Made it look relatively easy, and as such, gets to celebrate another big win with his corner, another highlight for the reel for the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.